Hello and welcome to Marco Markets. Share my screen. This channel is for educational purposes only and shares my personal opinions and investment process. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial product advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any investment. Always do your own research and consider obtaining advice from a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. Good morning. It's Thursday, 30th of July, and it's 9:59 a.m. This is the NAB indicator. It's indicating that the market will open down 0.6%. So what we'll do is pull up the NAB trade. I'll just quickly log in. Sorry, I should have got this ready. It may have opened now by the time I get over. Let's have a look. So there you go. We have got a mixture of red and green on the screen. Let's have a look at my approved watch list. ANZ down 0.73, Wesfarmers down 0.57, Aristocrat down 0.5, and then yeah, all the other banks seem to be down a little bit. And then the leaders on my list, AX1, JB Hi-Fi, well, that's really doing well in the last few days. Viva Energy up 0.37, Coles and Woolworths both up slightly. I just wanted to quickly show you the US market overnight. Oh, it's not just the US, sorry, the overseas market. Excuse me. It's predominantly the US, but I have got something from the UK in there and just some things that I follow. The one I wanted to point out was Tesla. I noticed just how much that has dropped in the last, I'm going to say 1 month. And I just wanted to demonstrate, how volatile, excuse me, a market can be. So I get the measuring stick and say from today's price up to the top here. Now, NAB, you still haven't fixed up that. The percentage. That's not great. So anyway, I'll work it out manually because this is just not working. So let's do custom 1 month. Oh, there we go. It's off the screen. So NAB, if you're watching, you need to fix this measuring stick. So from the 1st of July to the 29th of July, the Tesla share price has gone from 400 and what looks like $25 all the way down to $298. That's 30% in 1 month. On what is a very large company. So I just wanted to point out that shares can be very volatile. So if you're investing in this space, you need to be ready for that and be prepared for that because it's not straight up to the right like a ladder on the wall. It has bumps up and down. And if we have a look at the max data on here, I mean, it used to be at $8.25 the shares. In 2013, Tesla shares were $8.22. So there's a big difference. I'll see if the measuring stick. So if you invested in 2013, and let's pick the best point here. around there, it's 17,000% increase. So sometimes long term is better. And you need to have conviction, like a lot of car companies do not make much money. Right, let's go back to the local market, but I just wanted to point that out. I'm actually looking for some positions. I'm going to just look at the negatives. So Macquarie's down, Wesfarmers down, Aristocrat's down, Sigma's down. Okay, let's just go through these. I'll refresh one more time. Macquarie's down at $250. I just find that a bit expensive, so I wouldn't look at that one. Let's have a look at the next one. Wesfarmers. I'll just pull up my portfolio. One moment. Open portfolio. Yeah, I just wanted to do my register. I just wanted to see what I brought and sold Wesfarmers at last time. So last time I purchased it was $88.45. I got full margin and sold out at $90.50. So if it was around that $88, I would probably buy it again because I'm quite happy with that price, but it's just that little bit high at the minute. Aristocrat, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not anti-Aristocrat, but I've just come out of a long 260 odd days, 267 days. So I'm just going to let that one sit. I think I purchased too high, which is why it did fall once I first purchased it. So anyway, I'm going to sit that one out. Sigma I really like. That's Chemist Warehouse, amongst other things. It's just on the bit of the high side for me. Centre Group, I haven't traded that for some time, and when I did, it was sort of in the low $3, around the $3.30 mark. I'd have to look up what prices I've paid for that. Currently, look, I think around the 380, 390 is like the new price, I suppose. And we've got Woolworths. It's a bit on the high side for me. ANZ, let's see what I sold that last at. Sold it at $36. So it's a bit on the high side for me. So at this stage, I'll just have a look at the bank watch list on its own. I don't really trade. I only have Suncorp, Bank of Queensland there just as a reference, but I don't really trade either of those banks. I only really like the other four and Macquarie. So Westpac was down yesterday, actually. So that's interesting. Let's see what I did Westpac last at. I exited at $37.36. So again, that's a bit on the high side. So I think for now, I'll just go back to the regular watch list one more time. Yeah, there's nothing I can buy at this very second, so I won't be purchasing today. I do have 3 parcels to deploy. I'm just going to stay patient and wait for some good pricing. See what the market leaders. Domino's Pizza's up 11% today. That's not one that I would ever trade, but I do just like to watch it because in the COVID days, I think it got up to like $140 or $160 or somewhere. Let's have a quick look while I'm talking about it. And look, it's never recovered that price. So if I go back 10 years, yeah. So during COVID, when lots of people were investing and there was lots of meme stocks around, you know, some of these stocks just got way out of control. So it got up to $154, and today it's 16, $17. What I might do is do that measuring stick just to see what that difference is. And I don't know if it could ever get back there. So if we go from here down to here, it's 88% down. It's a long way down if you had the stocks there. Look, I've got one that's down 60, so I can't talk either. I'll get rid of that. But that's interesting. It's up 11. I wonder if they had any news. It's rare for a stock to just go up 11% without any news at all. Let's have a look. So someone's ceasing to be a substantial shareholder, which is interesting. That means someone has sold a large portion of their shares. Let's see who it is. So with NAB Trade, you can use their research function, use an announcement. Most brokers will have this function. Anything that's announced on the ASX will be available to download and read, and that's free for all investors and anyone doing research. So the substantial shareholder was JP Morgan Chase and Co. So that's like an investment house slash bank. And they are changing, or they are getting rid of, well, if they're no longer going to be a substantial shareholder, that means that they are getting rid of stocks. So, okay, so I'll leave that there. There's also a news announcement here. Citi says Australian Domino's operator FY26 outlook meets expectation despite write-downs. Okay, so they must be like some sort of media release somewhere. They've given guidance on how the FY26 is looking. So the outlook is that net profit after tax is going to be $118 million. Okay. Do one more refresh and we might call it a morning. I've got a fair bit on today, so I'll touch base later. I'll try and do the market close. At this stage, I just don't think I can buy anything. I'll just wait for a better opportunity. Always remember, if you can buy at a better price, it's actually the same, if not better, than purchasing something and waiting for it to go up. No one has a crystal ball, so there's no rule that, well, there's no right or wrong way to do it. But if you can get a better price, it's the same. So if you wait for the market, if you wait and then you purchase at a better price, it's the same as buying today and waiting for it to go up, but better, I believe. So timing your price is important, and because then you don't have any risk at all while you're sitting out waiting. The only thing is you can miss the upside, which, yeah. All right, well, that's a wrap. I'll just have a quick look at the All Ords. So it's down 0.2%. So I think that's a little bit less than what NAB was saying, 0.6. So perhaps it did open lower and yeah. No, oh yeah, it did open a little bit later, but I don't know if that would be point 0.6 and that's point 0.2. It looks a bit closer than that. Maybe it opened around 0.3% or so. Let's just have it. Any notable gains? Appen, WiseTech Global. These are increases. Say 11% for Appen, Domino's 11% increase, WiseTech Global 5.9%, and Metal Powder Wax 8.8% up. Okay, I might leave it there for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.